Hello everyone and welcome to Perima's Kitchen. I am Selena and today I'm making butter chicken pasta. I know it's a daily question. What do we make? What do I feel for? What will the family like? So this is a quick recipe. It's unlike my classic butter chicken version. You can marinate prior to making your butter chicken pasta, but I'm just going with the flow. I'm doing a simple, easy peasy recipe. You can start boiling your pasta in some salty water. I used about 500 grams today. And while your pasta is boiling, let's get started with our butter chicken base. Please bear with me, I did have technical difficulties. I lost a phone which went into boiling water and my tripod just kept moving throughout the entire filming process. I will talk you through it, and as usual, all the ingredients will be found in the drop-down description below. So I've first added some oil and a tablespoon of butter. Once it starts to melt, I'm going to add a heaped teaspoon of crushed ginger and garlic. Let that sizzle in your oil and butter. So my homemade ginger and garlic does have some crushed chilies in it, green chilies. You can add some chilies if you wish. If not, you don't really have to. We are still going to add chili powder. Next, I'm going to add my chicken strips. And this is approximately 400 grams. I will leave it as is right now, and towards the end of my cooking process I will break them with a spoon. I feel like it just does hold a little bit more moisture if I cook it this way, as opposed to breaking it up earlier on. It can dry out very quickly, and they're not very large chicken breast pieces, so we are going to try our best to maintain that moisture within the strips itself. While my chicken pieces are sizzling, I'm going to start adding some salt, and I'm only going to add a sprinkle of salt. We will add some more salt later on because there's still a lot more sauce to be added, etc. And you only need a couple of minutes on each side. I'm now ready to turn it over and sear it on both sides and fry on a low to medium heat. Next, I'm adding some turmeric, and it's only half a teaspoon of turmeric. The other spices I added, which I did have technical difficulty and it did not get filmed, was a heaped teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder and half a teaspoon of cumin, which is our jeera. Again, a reminder, all the ingredients including the spices will be found in the drop-down description below. Next, I'm adding half a can of tomato onion mix. You can grate a couple of fresh tomatoes, and if you want to even liquidize it in some cashew nuts, that's awesome. It gives you that authentic butter chicken taste. So cashew nuts are optional. This is my quick version, so I'm just going to next add my yogurt. This is 4 to 5 tablespoons, heaped tablespoons of yogurt. Again, remember, you can add all the spices including the yogurt and let it marinate overnight even if you want, and then just toss it in the pan the next day, boil your pasta and add them all together. So I hope you are trying out the different flavors and experimenting a little bit. Remember, everybody has different preferences, so go with that feeling of what works for you. Next, I'm just going to add a little sprinkle of sugar just to help balance that acidity in the tomatoes. And we're now going to let it simmer on a low heat. So it was simmering for about 10 minutes. I'm now ready to add some more salt to taste, as well as a drizzle of cream. You can use pouring cream, you can use heavy cream, and I added another tablespoon of butter. It is butter chicken pasta after all. And at any point, if it feels like it's curdling or it's splitting, when you're adding your cream and butter, just give it a quick mix and it will be a-okay. You can now even start to break up your chicken pieces to smaller bite-sized pieces, and you can just use your spoon to break them. You don't even need a knife. And if you want it even saucier, you can add additional cream. And if you don't want it to be too rich, You can even add a couple ladles of pasta water and then proceed to add your al dente pasta. Mix through and then garnish with fresh coriander, and you can even serve with some garlic bread, some toasty garlic bread. Awesome comfort food. Here's my taste tester Yavi giving it a go. The kids loved it. It is addictive. I hope you try this recipe, and again, all the ingredients including the quantities will be found in the drop down description below. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new video is uploaded. Please like and share, and your comments are always very, very welcome. See you again soon in Perima's kitchen. I am Selena.